Okay, good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day video. So right now, let's just kind of get into things. It's 12 o'clock, or it's 12:20. And the first thing that I do when I wake up, I woke up later today, obviously. But either way, I don't eat until either 12 or 2, which I'll explain in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that you have to wake up at 5 a.m. every day. I saw somebody comment, they were like, how the heck do you wake up at 5 a.m. every day? Like, I just love my bed or something like that. And I was like, I don't do it every single day. I think it's good to do it some days, but then it's good to sleep in other days because it's literally summertime and I would just exhaust myself. So the first thing that I do, whatever time that I wake up, is I just drink a full glass of water. So right now I'm just drinking a glass of water and I have my coffee. It was actually just started beeping. So I have my coffee in the coffee machine, but sometimes I would wake up and then just drink coffee and then forget to drink water. So it's really important to just drink water and just kind of like flush your system with it, and it really helps to hydrate yourself. So I have my little cat mug. I'm obsessed with cats. If anybody knows me, I literally have a problem. So anyways, with the eating time and stuff, I feel like, can you still see me? I hope so. Okay. So with the eating time, it's like almost 12:30 right now. So I have always explained my intermittent fasting to you guys, where I would start eating at 12 o'clock. So 12 p.m. I would start eating and then I'd stop at 8 p.m. But recently, like in the past couple months, I didn't really talk about it too much, but I started intermittent fasting and I would start eating at 2 p.m. and stop at 6 because I just wanted to see more results from my intermittent fasting. And I had been fasting for so long that making my eating window a little bit smaller really didn't affect me that much. Like I didn't really feel that hungry because it would hit 12 and I was sometimes just not really that hungry, so I would just kind of push it till even later. So now I usually eat at 2 o'clock and then I will stop eating at 6. And I'm sure some people might be like, oh, what the heck, that's way too short of a window. But I wouldn't do anything if it made me feel sick or if it made me feel like nauseous or lightheaded or anything like that. I honestly just have been intermittent fasting for so long that the hours of 12 to 8 just wasn't doing it for me, and I really didn't even feel that hungry when I'd wake up, so I would push it a little bit later, and I've noticed my stomach's a lot flatter. I would not recommend doing this unless you started off with the 12 to 8. I would start off with that. I had just been doing it for like a little over a year and a half, and I just wanted to switch things up. And yeah, I love the 2 to 6, and I don't do it every single day. Sometimes I kind of like, you know, I'm a little bit different about that. So what I'm doing today is a little bit different. So I'm going out on the jet ski today, and I'm supposed to leave my house by like 1:30 or something like that. So I'm probably going to eat something around 1 o'clock. So I normally eat at 2, but I'm gonna eat something around 1. So I'm gonna make myself a small lunch today and kind of show you what I eat to tide myself over. And then when I come back, I'll make something a little bit bigger. Oh, and by the way, if you guys aren't subscribed, you should subscribe and turn the post notifications on. And you should go follow me on my Instagrams at glowuptips8 or elisemarin8 if you want to. That'd be nice. But yeah. And guys, I'm just seriously so obsessed with this cup. Like, I just love cat things. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna do a little voiceover while I make this sandwich. So the first thing that I do is I just take tomatoes and I just slice up a couple pieces, and then I like to cut up cucumber, and I don't like to take all the skin off. I like to leave a little bit of it because I just think it tastes better that way. And then this is my favorite bread. I just toast this. This is Ezekiel bread, and you can get it in the freezer section at your grocery store. And I'm using this like earth balanced vegan butter, and I just like to spread a little bit on just for flavor. Then I'm using this avocado mayo stuff. It's not vegan, I know. It has egg whites in it, I believe. And then I like to mix this basil pesto with the mayo. I think it is the best tasting thing ever. Then I'm just going to add some of the cucumber on top with the tomato. And then I'll add some pink Himalayan salt, a little bit of onion powder, and it just tastes so good. And then I like to add spinach on the top because I'm trying to put as many vegetables as I can. And then this vegan provolone cheese, I'll just put a slice of that on top. Took a bite, but literally this is the best sandwich ever. Like, it's so good, and it's really healthy to like try to put in vegetables and stuff if you don't like eating vegetables. But I don't know, it is literally one of my favorite sandwiches, and I only eat one piece of toast, so it's really not that unhealthy, I think. So it's kind of a good way to tide me over. Okay, then after that, I'm just gonna have one of these. These are called dolmas. I hope I'm saying them correctly, but it's literally like rice, water, vine leaves, sunflower oil, onions, dill, salt, black pepper, and it's all just kind of like wrapped up like this, and they're so good. And I'll just eat like one of these. Here, I'll bite it for you. That's like the inside of it. So they're from Whole Foods. They're really good. I like to eat them after stuff sometimes because I might still feel a little bit hungry. Oh my gosh, hi. That was so nerdy. Okay, and then I like to take probiotics. So I take these. I get them from Whole Foods. I don't know if you can we see? Hello? Oh yeah, there we go. That's what they look like. So I just take probiotics because those have helped my skin, and yeah, they're just good for your gut health and stuff. So I'll just take like one of those a day. I'm not trying to tell you what pills to take. I'm just saying what I do, and I've noticed that my skin has gotten better taking probiotics. So so I just finished going on the jet ski, and oh my gosh, I felt like John B in the last episode of Outer Banks, where the waves were so strong because there's a hurricane coming, I think, and I think it's coming like on Tuesday. So I know a couple days before a hurricane, a lot of times the waves are really bad and it's super windy. Literally, I thought that my dad and I were going to topple. Like, I thought we were literally just gonna like flip over several times. The waves were huge. Like, at one point, so much water was just spraying at us. Like, I literally couldn't see. I had to stop. I was like, I can't see anything. And like, water came over top of the wave runner, and like, yeah, it got a little bit better later on because we went less far out, so that was better. But yeah, so I'm back now, and it's kind of late in the day. Whoops. I took a shower, and it's like 4:50 right now, and so I'm just going to the grocery store, and I'm gonna drink one of these because my acne's been getting kind of bad lately. This is a cold pressed juice. It's carrot, Granny Smith, apple, beet, kale, and lemon, and these are really good. They're kind of expensive, but I drank a green one yesterday. I'm gonna drink this one today because I was watching this girl on YouTube, and she said that by putting more like green juices and stuff that have more like minerals and vitamins, and then also adding probiotic foods to your diet makes it better. So I take probiotic pills like I showed earlier, and I'm gonna start drinking the juices more each day. And then she was talking about different like probiotic foods and stuff like kimchi, so I'm gonna go see if they have that at the store, and then I'm just gonna get some more vegetables for myself. But yeah. Okay, I'm literally convinced sometimes. I just don't think. I went to the wrong grocery store. It's the one really close by my house, and I hate going there because I see too many people that I know, especially people from high school, and I'm just like, not about that. I sound so mean. It's like, I don't know, I just don't like having to see people because then you have to do like that awkward conversation because you both act like you don't know each other because you don't want to have a conversation, but then one person's always like, hi, and it always ends up being me, and I'm always like, hey, like, what's up? And then it's super awkward, and then there's small talk. I just don't like it. So I like to go to the grocery store a little bit further. It's only like 10 minutes from my house, but this one is literally like way too close and I can't do it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go to one a little bit further. And I just want to talk about something super quickly. I always have like things in my head when I get in the car that I want to talk about. My skin literally is all over the place, so if anybody wants to feel better, if anyone feels like self-conscious about their skin and stuff, like my skin literally is all over the map. Like 1 week it will look great and I'll take like pictures. Usually when I like post Instagram photos, like I'll have some makeup on that'll cover up some pimples and stuff, but like my skin will look super clear that week. That's why I take pictures to post them. So if you see things on the internet, or even like whoever's social media page, mine, anybody else's, just because what you see on there, their skin may look great doesn't mean it looks like that all the time. So if you ever look at mine, you're like, oh my god, her skin looks so good. My skin does not look good all the time. I have like 5,000 acne dots on my face right now. My skin is doing really badly right now. But you know, I used to get way more frustrated. I just know that one day it'll eventually go away for good the older I get, and I just try to stay calm, because there's weeks where it's good and weeks where it's bad, and you know what, if that's the worst thing in life, then I've got it pretty good. So some motivation if you guys have bad acne. I know some of my subscribers have talked to me about skin problems and stuff, so yeah, just don't feel too bad about it. So yeah, so there's a lot worse things in the world, and there's always ways to get it better. So I'm definitely trying to fix up my diet. That's why I'm drinking, you know, more juices and stuff now, and trying to put like more probiotic rich foods in it. So yeah, just a little pep talk for anyone if you're feeling self-conscious about your skin. Guess who's back? All right, time for a voiceover again. So what I like to do when I eat my dinners is I love making guacamole. I don't do this every single time, but I just get so hungry sometimes. So while I'm cooking my meal, I will just make myself some fresh guacamole, and it tastes so good. And I only use a half of an avocado, so you can put the other half in a salad or just eat it on the side. And literally all I do is dice up tomatoes, put pink Himalayan salt in, this basil oregano seasoning stuff, and then onion powder. Of course, I put way too much in, I know, I'm addicted, it's kind of bad. And then a little garlic powder. Then I will just put some olive oil inside, and then I add in some lime juice. You can use fresh lime, but it's just easier this way. Then I just smush everything up, and then after I smush it all up, I throw the tomatoes in and then mix it together. And I like using big chunks of tomato because I just think it tastes much better that way. Then afterwards for my salad, I'm going to just cut up some red peppers, and I don't make the pieces too small, but I'm just gonna dice them up. And then I do the same thing as earlier. You saw I'm just cutting up the cucumbers, but I like to cut them in half because it just makes it easier to bite them and stuff. And then, you know, just add a little color to the salad. I'm going to do a yellow pepper because why not? Then obviously some more tomato. It's kind of a pattern. I feel like I'm eating the same vegetables all day, but I'm just kind of trying to incorporate them in different ways. Then I just throw them all into this bowl. As you can see, I'm attempting to do with one hand. It's not working too well. Then I'm just adding spinach in the bowl. I'm using the same stuff as a guacamole, the basil oregano seasoning, pink Himalayan salt, kind of a pattern here. Elise uses the same spices. Garlic powder, there we go, same things. And then I add a little bit of this like thick balsamic glaze stuff. You don't need too much. And then I like to just put a small amount because I add in a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I know some people might think that's gross, but when you mix it all together, it just tastes like a really good salad dressing. And then I add a little bit of olive oil, and then I just mix everything up. And then this is this like vegan feta cheese. It's so good. And I also put some croutons in there with the feta cheese. Then the next thing that I'm making is they're these Thai basil dumplings. They're vegan, and I just kind of fry them up with this vegan butter and then add water. And then I put the lid on top and just let them steam. And oh my gosh, they taste so good. And I'm only gonna eat 3, and then I'm giving the other 3 to my mom, but oh my gosh, they're literally delicious. So yeah, that's my meal. Looks super good, very delicious, very healthy, I think. Okay guys, so the last thing that I'm gonna eat is these, like, the heck are these? It's this vegan mochi or mochi, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's so good. So I usually have like one or two, and yeah, they're really delicious. They're like these little like cookie and cream ice cream type things, but they're vegan, so there's no dairy at all. They're so good. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm doing ASMR. That's what it looks like. Very delicious. So I'll have like one or two of those for dessert. I'm just gonna have one tonight, but yeah, well, that's all I eat in a day. Some days it's different. Some days I eat more, some days I eat less. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got a recipe or something that you liked. But yeah, I will see you. Sorry, this is so good. I'm so distracted. I will see you guys in my next video, and leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notifications, blah blah blah. You know everything. And don't forget to buy a magazine. It'll be in the description box below. Go to the link that's down there, which will be the Blurb website link. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.